Hello everyone, it's the Preacher here coming at you with my very first episode of the Answering Atheism series. So in this series, I want to answer challenges and issues that people have with Christianity, the Bible, science versus religion, religion in general, the idea of God. And first off in this series, I want to answer a very primary issue that we in America have. It's the idea that every religion is correct, or religion can't be correct at all, that there is no truth in religion. Or more dangerously, that the truth can't be known. So these are three primary arguments against religion in general, is that we as religious people, we are just following our religion after a preference, basically. That, in my opinion, Christianity is the best, so I am a Christian. And that's fine by me, and, it's nothing but a flavor, basically. I like Christianity, so I am Christian. You like Islam, so you can be Muslim, and that's fine. We'll all be happy, we're all ending up in the same place, that all religions are just the same road, or just different roads up the same mountain. And at that mountaintop, you make it to heaven, or you end up in some kind of happiness, or as atheists would say, you just end up nowhere. That it doesn't matter what you believe, you just end up nowhere. So why are these beliefs not only wrong, but dangerous? Let's put it this way. Why does the truth matter? So first off, let me say this. The truth matters because it affects you every single day of your life. Me, as a Christian, I believe that Christianity makes you happy. Not just happy, but peaceful, internal peace, tranquility in my soul. And I like that. And most people like that. Well, everyone likes that, basically. That's something that we're all searching for. So if I am right, and that Christianity gives you tranquility and peace in the soul, that affects you. If you are not a Christian, this truth affects you because you need to know how to get this. And better yet, if I'm wrong and Islam makes you happy, then I need to know that because I need to be Islam and be happy and be tranquility. However, this just comes down to it matters. That truth matters to you. That truth should matter to you because it affects your happiness and your peace and your tranquility day to day. But the second part is even more important, that the truth matters in your fate. That the truth matters when it comes to your fate and your destiny. You see, it comes down to this. If I am right and Islam is wrong, you need to be a Christian to go to heaven. And I honestly believe this. However, if I am wrong and Islam is right, I need to be a Muslim to go to heaven. You see where this is ending up? That the truth matters because one of us is right. Well, better yet, maybe none of us is right, but that doesn't matter. At least one of us is wrong. That I may be wrong, and I am going to hell because I am not a Islam. Or, Buddhism may be right, and I need to be a good person and try to be like a bunny or a flower, and try to avoid bad things because I don't want to be a slug. Because no one wants to be a slug. This matters because I don't want to be a slug. And if Buddhism is right, I need to know how to not be a slug. You see, it matters because not only does it affect you day to day, but it affects you after death. It affects every day between the day you were born and the day you die, and then it affects you after that death. So, right there we have a very simple argument for why does the truth matter. So here is the interesting thing. If the truth matters, why can't all religions be true? It's the belief of polyism, which is all beliefs are different roads heading up the same mountain. So why is this wrong? Because I hit on this already. There are contradicting ideas, and by simple logic, contradicting ideas can't both be right. I can't say the sky is blue and someone say the sky is red and we both be right, because they're contradicting statements. So right away, let me say this. I believe that a single infinite God created everything. He created the earth and he created the universe, but he is not part of the universe, that he is outside of it. Hinduism teaches that the universe is God, that the universe is eternal, and that the nature around us is God. You know, I'm trying to think of another one. Atheism teaches that there is no God at all. You know, I believe that God made all. Hindus believe that God is all, and atheists believe no God at all. You know, this is contradicting statements in religion, and they can't just come together that easily. And there's beliefs about all of this, that there's contradicting statements in every teaching in every religion. You know, as a Christian, I do not believe you can work your way to heaven. You cannot be a good person and make it to heaven. You know, you have to be saved to make it to heaven. You know, as a Buddhist, if I am a good person, it doesn't matter what I am. If I am a good person, I will end up as something. I will end up something good, as something happy. I will end up happy in the long run. It doesn't matter if I am a Christian in America. It doesn't matter if I am a Buddhist in China. If I am a good person and I help people, I will end up in a happy situation in my next life. Now, Buddhists may get a little more happier because they do teach that the sacrifice and giving up, but regardless, I will end up as something happy. So right there, all religions can't be true. So here comes the third question that's always brought up. How do you know what is true? Maybe truth can't be known, they say. Maybe religion, just the truth can't be known in it. But this is wrong. And I'll give you why. Because every religion on the planet has some type of book to it. Not just a book, but a history to it. That every religion teaches something. You know, as a Christian, I believe in the Bible. The Old Testament, New Testament, and a lot of that Old Testament and New Testament is history. Now, some of it may be, you know, things that I can't go back and find out, you know. I can't read in a history book and like, oh yeah, I was at the creation and this is what happened. Well, there are a lot of things in the Old Testament that I can look in the history book for, that I can go literally back in history and read it in a book and see, did this actually happen and how accurate is the Bible? And I can do this with every religion on the planet. You know, I can go and read how accurate Islam is. I can go read how accurate Buddhism is. So history is a big factor in how true a religion is, how true you can consider a religion. Next, you have logic. You know, if a religion is built on contradicting statements, how does that work? You know, we've already discussed contradicting statements can't all be right. So, you know, that part of religion has to be wrong. So if a religion is built on contradicting statements or contradicting beliefs, it can't be right. You know, and then I'll hit on science, and you know, I'll discuss more of that the next episode, but a lot of science points towards God, and like I said, I'll discuss that more. But there's a third one, and this is, well, fourth one, science. You know, science, history, logic, and, you know, I can't do my maths well. Oh well. So the fourth one is called the Roadrunner tactic. And what it is, if you've ever watched the Roadrunner, the Wile E. Coyote, that there's always a moment when the coyote is running along and he runs off a cliff and he runs and runs and runs, and then he looks down and he notices there's no ground underneath him, and he falls because he realizes that there's no ground, and logic takes place. And this is what the Roadrunner tactic does. That it's the belief that if a statement is self-contradicting, it can't work. And after you show that the whole logic looks down and you're like, oh, that doesn't work. For example, if you say, I do not believe truth can exist, well, is it true that you believe that truth doesn't exist? Well, that ends us in a very awkward position, because that statement can't just stand, it falls under its own contradiction. But anyways, So, as far as I've shown, I believe I've shown without a doubt that truth not only matters, but it's something that we should care for. It's something that we should cherish. It's something that we should strive for, that we should look for truth, because it affects you every single day and after death. And not only that, but the truth can be known. And I hope to hit on more of this from the next episode, which will be coming out Wednesday, and it will be on science and religion. So until then, the preacher signing out. Have a good day. Oh, like, favorite, subscribe. All my information is down in the info. Leave a comment if you want. Have something to say. Have something to ask. But until then, the preacher signing out. Have a nice day. Hello everyone, it's the preacher here, coming at you with my very first episode of the Answering Atheism